All right, we're live. Welcome everybody to Wednesday Live. This is going to be a weekly series I'm going to put on, and I have two special guests today, Husham Memar and Solus, and our topic today is going to be the future of television. Now, a little bit of background: when I was growing up, we only had three TV stations, three networks. Well, actually four. There was the three major networks, ABC, NBC, and CB, and then there was an independent station. And that was back in the 1960s. Then in the 70s came cable, and everybody subscribed to that, and there was more networks that you could go through. And then came satellite TV, and today there are more networks than anybody could possibly watch. Now, with the advent of the internet, people started to start watching videos on the internet, and then came TV shows, and as the speed and the connections got better to the internet, more content started coming on TV, and a lot of people started what they call cord cutting, dropping their cable TV and their satellite TV in favor of internet, or just not having any TV at all. And then when on over the air went digital, that even brought in some more choice. So my question to you guys, Solus, what do you think the future of TV is going to be? Do you think as this goes on that more people will just keep dropping their cable and satellite and go strictly to the internet? There's been a decline on satellite TV and cable TV for a few years now, so I just want to get you guys' take on it. Husham, what's your opinion of that?
Oh, future TV sucks, but future of television, we have the one thing that's very important that we have to all consider. The future of television is no longer just looking at the TV through subscriptions of people that force you to do it, because until today everybody's been forced into a specific type of channels, and now we have so many different channels. We have the television, we have the Sky televisions, we have the satellite TV, we have the cable TV, and they all like really cool and very, very interesting. But the future of television still sucks because it demands a lot of people to pay a lot of money. And the only way around it is to get something like internet protocols televisions, and that actually is much better. It's cheaper and works faster.
Yeah, the way I understand the way the cable and the satellite works is that the TV stations, they make their money by the ads that they put on their programming, and also by subscriptions to the cable or satellite. And the satellite and cable companies make their money by not only getting the money from the advertisements, but also the equipment that they rent to the people to use their service, and then by the subscriptions of the different packages. And you were talking about how people got roped into buying channels that they didn't want because they add these channels to the different packages. And if you wanted a certain channel that you wanted, you had to buy this package that had all this other stuff. When I was on cable television and satellite, I had like 250 channels, but I only watched maybe a dozen of them. I didn't hardly see the sports channels I didn't care about, and all that stuff. So a lot of people are paying for things that they're not even watching. Would you say that's a fair assessment?
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, it's like right now, Sky UK. If I actually go in there and buy a subscription from them, they actually give me channels that I don't really, I'm not interested about it, but they charge me £35, 30 to £35 a month. So I need to add some sports links, then that equates another 25 to £30, depending on what type of sports I want. Then you add something else like movies. The movies will be another £15, and other Disney channels is separate because they want to charge more, so they charge you another £27. So we're looking at around £100 of all channels. Now it started off, with, of course, with the £30, and £30. I you know, the first £30 channels I never wanted to use in the first place.
Yeah. And UK, here in the US, when I started out subscribing to the satellite, I paid about $75 a month. And each year that went up, and when I finally gave it up, I was over $100 a month just for channels I wasn't even watching. Solus, do you have any thoughts on this? Just jump in there. Don't,
Yeah,
don't be a stranger.
the future of television is IPTV. With what the FCC has brought to the table now is that anybody can provide cable channels, such as Amazon, Google, whoever it may be. They're going to have access to DirecTV, Comcast, Dish Network, all the major providers. They're going to have access to that. So the FCC opened up the door for the IPTV to expand drastically.
Yeah, I think especially with
Yeah,
that.
there's
Latest. Sorry, with the. Yeah, go ahead.
just go. I was going to say that what Louis was talking about, Netflix, they have their original programming, and now Amazon has original programming. I think Hulu has their own programming on there. So you've got the more up all the time than just to be stuck with a cable or satellite system.
Oh yeah. Solus, you're right. The FCC's actually latest hearing, against the cable companies that says they don't want to restrict the television, the IPTV, just for specific cable companies, and they will allow Google and Apple TV. That was a really good call from the FCC.
Yeah, I don't agree with the FCC on much, but that was one thing that I was very happy that they did that. That now it gives other companies a chance to pull out cable and for it to get competitive with the pricing. Because right now, I'm paying over $100 a month for my cable, and it's ridiculous. So, this opens up the door for a whole lot more things to come.
Yeah.
That was one of the things, the cable company, they started out as television providers, but now they're starting to provide internet service with cable internet. So they're still making their money, they're just making it off of the internet instead of the cable or the television service, because a lot of people are starting to drop that and go to higher speed internet so they can get the content off the internet.
Yeah, I like getting stuff from the internet. It's a lot easier. Especially like, I know Netflix might not be my best bet for everything, but Netflix is available. It's legal-ish, and it works. Then you got the Amazon Prime, which is not that great, but still is available, a service that's available. If these services would actually combine their work and try to bring us a better service, even with a live TV, like, I think, which one is the American one? Is it digital? What was it called?
Which one?
The live TV.
Well,
the live TV, we got DirecTV. And
oh yeah, DirecTV. If DirecTV can join up with these guys, then you end up with a very beautiful service.
there's two major satellite companies in the U.S. today, DirecTV and Dish Network. There was a third when satellites first started out. It was called Prime Star, and Dish Network bought them out, and so that's the only two in the U.S. we have right now, and they're competing against each other for subscribers and for programming.
But I think, you know what it is? People expect the internet to be international. So I don't want it to be just UK or USA or European. What I want, I like to demand things. What I want is that the demand is that we have an international thing, an international service that's available for everybody.
Yeah, the internet should be international, but you have different countries that will restrict access to certain
Yeah, well, that's what, isn't
portions
that
of
what the
the
problem is?
internet. You
Isn't that what the
know,
problem is, Chuck? I mean, I
yeah,
don't like the restriction of the access. I think they need to think about what people want, not what they think that they want.
Well, here's the thing: the UK and China are the biggest ones who restrict their people from getting certain content.
Yeah.
So, I mean, the U.S. On that respect is better because we don't really restrict what you do on the internet.
yeah, over here you can find just about anything you want to. You can Google anything, watch anything. Um, Now, if somebody puts up illegal content, they usually get caught with that, but they still do it. But yeah, the other countries like China, they severely limit what you can see. It's got to be approved by their government and all that sort of thing. And that's just one way where they censor the content that you can see. But Husham, I think you were right. It should be open to everywhere where anybody can see what they want to see and not be restricted by policies of a government. Um, should have an open internet there.
Should do. It's not gonna happen though. But it's wishful thinking, right? I mean, would love to have that.
Yeah, it's wishful thinking. I know that's not going to happen everywhere, but because governments have different policies, but like Sola said, the U.S. doesn't really restrict what we can put on the internet or what we can see, as long as it's not illegal content. Just about anything goes.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of people
So
actually selling
what's your
things.
take on all this? Solus, what's your thoughts on all this?
The internet restrictions.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it all goes. I think the internet shouldn't be restricted at all. Anywhere, everybody should be able to look at whatever they want to and view what they want. But that's not the case in most hands. Some countries they do it thinking that they're protecting their citizens by not letting them see certain content. But quite honestly, it's like you're sheltering your young child. If you shelter your young child, when they get older, they're not going to know what to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like they don't want their people to be corrupted by Western ideals, I guess.
Yeah.
Man, there's no more Western ideals. This is the thing, is that they don't get it. There's no more Western ideals. There's no more Eastern ideas. There's no more. This is a planet. We the people don't care about wars. Don't care about anything else. We just want to watch our shit behind the couch. I mean, we just like to come back from our work, and we just want to watch things that we like to watch, and we like to switch channels whenever we like. Why can't we do that? Why do you have to restrict us? But that's the truth, is that they are restricting us because they think that either they can make more money out of us, or they can actually protect us, which that is load of lies. I don't think they are thinking of protecting us.
No, it's just like in the U.S. it's open, but different countries before the internet came up, they could control their TV stations in their individual countries to limit what the people could watch. But when the internet came up, they can't control that as well as they could their individual television stations. So now people, even though that some things are blocked, people can find ways around that and get what they want. They're not really stopping anybody. They're just making it so they're still getting to see what they want to see one way or another, because that's the nature of people. You tell them they can't do something, and that's what they'll want to do.
Exactly.
More countries are more restrictive for the entertainment industry in their individual countries, but really, people, they're not stupid. They know what they want, and they know how to get it, and they'll get it one way or another. So these governments, I mean, they put these heavy restrictions on people, but eventually it's not going to work. I mean, you can only scare people for so long, and then they just don't care anymore, I guess.
Got a couple of guys in the chat. Cable Cutters, how are you? Philip, how are you? Citopia, how are you? Got a couple of people there. But nobody put in the questions. Any questions, guys? No, Chuck will answer.
Well, you can post questions to me, or you can post questions to Husham or Solus. Anybody there, just go ahead. If anybody has a question they want to ask of them, just type in their name and the question that they want, and they'll do their best to ask. I think Husham's got the chat up. I don't know if Solus does, but I do as well. So go ahead and ask a question if you feel like it.
Solus, Chuck, I mean, I've got a question for you guys. What are you guys watching today?
I haven't been watching anything. Last night I watched NCIS. They've got a new episode. The person that plays DeNozo on NCIS after this season, he's leaving the series, and they're going to have some new people come in for season 14. So I've been watching that, and also there's a series called The Flash, the new one. Started in 2014. I've been watching that, and Person of Interest, and a few others.
Flash is working with Arrow and Supergirl. You've been watching that?
Yes, I've seen those episodes.
What about you, Solus? You don't like Supergirl, do you?
Well, me, when I do get to watch TV, I watch Empire, Walking Dead, pretty much anything with a lot of killing.
My wife likes The Walking Dead.
You know what? That's some things,
She watches Big Bang Theory and
I love that.
And reruns of Friends.
Yeah, I can never get enough of Friends. Do you like Friends, Solus?
No.
Oh, why not?
No. I watch the only things I watch over, like I'll watch The Office over. I watch that 70s show.
Oh, The Office. Which one do you watch, The Office, the American or the UK?
Oh, the American. Come on, man.
Oh, come on. The UK is actually much more funnier.
No. The UK one was horrible. You guys butchered that show.
Oh, come on. It's like, this guy is like selling paper. You know, I still don't figure out what the hell do they do.
They sell paper. And then I watch The Big Bang Theory.
Oh yeah, I love the Big Bang Theory. I mean, we are all geeks and nerds, and these guys are geeks and nerds, and you know, every day on the TV show. Who doesn't want to watch them? Chuck, what do you want? Do you like Big Bang Theory?
It's okay. I've seen it. I'm more of a science fiction, adventure, drama guy. I like the person of interest. You know, something with a little mystery to it. I don't like just the mindless comedy. I need something that's kind of got a plot to go through. I
I
don't know.
go on.
Go ahead. Well, I was going to say I also like. There's an old series that was called MacGyver. I like
Oh,
that. It had Richard Dean Anderson in it.
but Richard D. Anderson says that his new top show is Stargate SG-1, so I kind of go with that one.
Yeah, he was on that till it ended. And I don't know if he's going to be doing anything recent, but I do know that they're working on a remake of the MacGyver series. I don't know who's going to play MacGyver in that, but
Oh, come
that's
on! I
supposed to
don't
be
like to
coming
see a
out
remake of
probably
MacGyver.
next year. No, I'm with you. When they do a remake of these things, it's just not that good. Not
Uh,
as good as the old series are. It's like when they came and made a remake or a movie of Mission Impossible. It was nothing like the series, and it was just a big disappointment. Really, I didn't like it.
Solus, do you like MacGyver?
Not really. Not really.
Oh, come on! So everything I say I like, you don't like.
No, we agreed on The Big Bang Theory.
Oh, okay, we agree with that one.
So you're more of a comedy guy, Solus?
Comedy and action.
Yeah, I like the action adventure, and like I said, the science fiction. Uh, some of those I like that. I've always
I'm
been
watching,
kind of a technical guy.
I'm watching Agents of Shields these days.
Yeah, I've seen that some. I was watching that when I had the satellite, and then I dropped it, so I didn't get to see a lot of it. But now, since you can pretty much find it on the internet here, I'm picking it back up.
I just saw your comment to Susie. Solus.
And you know, with the internet, before the internet and the programming started, you were everybody was just limited to the programming of their country. But with the internet, you can see the programming of different countries, the UK, Mexico, all over. So you're not limited to just what your own country is producing. You can see what the other countries are doing as well. And I know a lot of people have gotten interested in shows from other countries. Everybody got quiet.
Yeah,
Well,
sorry, I'm trying to answer questions.
I'm looking at the questions in the comments, and some of them are really good comments.
Husham, quiet.
Well, I like Philip's comment. Diamonds are girls' best friend.
Yeah, diamonds are forever. Women aren't.
Oh my
Susie
God.
says she's got a diamond she can't use anymore.
Well, give it here. I'll go
No.
fence it real quick. I could use some extra cash.
I think I need it to give it to that guy that came into my house today.
Well, no, I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna get 1,000,000 returns now on my boxes since all the add-ons aren't working. So,
Oh, I suppose so.
so I'm gonna need some money.
According to Susie, she says, I have leather panties sold on my website.
No, no, no. That's me that's selling those.
That's true. That is Solus he's selling that.
I also have the whips and chains and handcuffs.
That I didn't. That I don't. I don't.
I'm sorry, Chuck.
It's all right. I'll forgive you this time. Are you modeling them? Is Demi modeling all that?
Oh yeah, Dibby's my model.
Where is? Ah.
Oh, thank you guys. I needed that. I needed the laugh.
Yeah. Especially me and Solus. We've had really terrible day today, but it's really cool. So what about the whip?
Yeah, I heard about that.
What'd you say, Husham?
A whip. Do you have that, Solus?
Oh yes, yes.
Sorry, Chuck. Did I cut you out?
No, it's fine. I'm just looking at some of the comments.
Well, what do you mean? Susie says whips are for wussies. What do you mean that? Come
he
on.
likes to paddle better.
Oh, okay.
Oops.
Okay. This conversation is going a little bit different.
Yeah, we're getting off topic here.
Okay.
Well,
Future of television.
I told you when we started, we just start with a topic and see what happens. And see, this is what happens. So here we go. I mean, really,
I'm sorry, Chuck. It's all our crazy subscribers that follow us.
I know it. You got wild people out there.
Yeah, they all love us.
Look at what Backbeat said. He's imagining Demi in those leather panties.
Yeah.
Sorry, I had to put my build back up for somebody. Yes, I am an angel. Thank you, Susie. I appreciate that.
I wouldn't go that far. Come on. His name is Solus for a reason.
I'm
Soulless.
an angel. I don't do anything wrong.
No.
I'm the angel.
Nobody's perfect now.
Oh yeah, nobody's perfect, but I'm as close as an angel I can get.
I'm 1% angel. I mean 99% angel. Sorry, I said the wrong number first.
No, you said the right number.
No, I think you were right the first time, okay? You might be 99% devil. Who knows?
All right, you heard it here first on Chuck's show. My builds are back live. They're back on my server, so you guys can go ahead and enjoy those for a little bit.
Excellent. How long are they gonna stay up?
I don't know. I'm not updating them for a while though. I seriously am taking a step back, but I'll leave my builds up for everybody.
For everybody that's watching, you might already know, but there is a program out on the internet where you just video or movie that you want. It started out as xbmc on SourceForge, and a link on my page where you can go to check that out, and it will show you the current link to that. I'm not going to mention what the name is, but it's a good program, and a lot of people have done some things with that, and it's really neat. If you're wanting to see uh, shows on the internet, that's a good way to go. So check it out.
Okay, Backbeat just sent me a message. He said, "Whoever took down whoever took your hair down, hair out, I'm gonna take him out."
No, the issue has not been resolved, guys. I just put them back up because a lot of my subscribers want them up there. So, but I
Don't
still am
forget,
taking a
guys,
break for Cody.
Solus is for the community, not for hate or all that. So that's why Solus is a great guy.
So I will always take care of my subscribers, just so you guys know that.
No, Susie, I'm not looking at like I'm not trying to mimic anybody. Come on. Look what Susie said.
I like Rock Road ice cream too.
Oh, Rocky Road. Yeah, I like Rocky Road. Is Rocky Road? I mean, I'm thinking of the cartoon. Are you talking about something else?
Ice cream.
Well, it's a combination. It's an ice cream combination. It's got chocolate, nuts, and marshmallows, and all kinds of different things.
Oh, okay. So Rocky Road. I thought it was the cartoon, but okay, because we don't have it here in Rocky Road ice cream. We have in here when they say ice cream, we have ice cream. That's it. That's pretty much it. That's the flavor. You want ice cream? It's got ice cream.
Well, I'll have to send you a recipe how to make homemade ice cream. That's neat. Actually, there's a video on the internet how you make ice cream in a Ziploc bag. So
What?
you make ice cream using Ziploc bags, those sealable plastic bags.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I don't want that recipe. I want a recipe for how to make cake very quickly, in less than 2 minutes, or even less.
That's not possible.
Cakes? Come on. I want cakes. You remember that episode from Back to the Future where Marty McFly goes to the future and he meets his own family, and his family puts in like something in the microwave, and boom, in 30 seconds he has like pizza. Why can't we have 30 seconds to have like cake in the microwave?
Yeah, 30-second. We're not up to replicators yet, but we're working on it. Come on.
Yeah, I'm sure that by the time when we make something like that, the FCC will say that's not allowed in certain countries.
That's right. Well, you know, they've got a 3D printer that you can make weapons with it. They've made guns, and
Don't tell anyone what I'm making.
Yeah, I'm not telling it. We know what you're making. You're not making anything. Making children's toys. I know what you're making. But there was one printer out there where they did make it produced a fully metal gun. The only thing they didn't make with the printer was the spring. But it was made out of 3D printer.
I think Solus has got one.
What's that?
A 3D printer that makes weapons.
I don't know what you're talking about. I plead the fifth on the grounds that may incriminate my cake.
First time I ever heard about a 3D printer, I saw an article in a magazine that Jay Leno, the comedian, he's a big car collector, and he couldn't get some parts for his automobile, so he bought a printer and printed out his own.
Well, the first time I heard about 3D printer, then I heard a follow-up on the 3D printer saying that we are now making fake boobs and fake asses.
Make You can make anything on a 3D printer that you can get a design for. So these crazy things. I saw on an article about how people have made prosthetic limbs for kids because the cost of making a 3D limb on a 3D printer is a lot less than using the normal manufacturing process. So that gives kids a lot more use that they didn't have. And plus, as the kids grow, they can update the prosthetic to fit the kid. And I think that's really great. There are a lot of benefits of 3D printing. And now even food is starting to be made with 3D printers. They were working on a way to get food into space, and one of them was using a 3D printer for the astronauts. So that's just a lot of areas that they can use for that.
Okay, Chuck, I'd like to say thank you very much for bringing us to this show. It's really nice. We actually enjoyed ourselves.
Oh, you're welcome. I'm glad you could come. And also, anybody in the chat or watching the show, uh, we'll have another episode next week, same time. And if you have a topic that you want to be discussed, put it in the comments section. Also, if you know a person that you would like to have on the show, or if you would yourself would like to be on the show, please add that in the comments and way to contact you, and I'll get with you and we can discuss that. Because I'm going to make this an ongoing thing, and hopefully we'll have a lot more viewers as time goes on. For this time around, it looks like we've done pretty good, more than I expected, but we'll keep growing here, hopefully.
It's fantastic. Thank you very much for the show.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for having me on.
Oh, you're welcome. You guys can drop in anytime. Like I said, we'll start off with a topic each week, but wherever it takes us, that's where we'll go. You know, it's kind of what the audience is wanting and what the comments dictate. So uh, we just we start on a topic, but um, wherever we end up there. So with here, you may not know what might come up as has happened today. Yeah, we've had some pretty interesting comments on the chat there.
If that's what
And
you
what
want.
do you guys?
Yeah, sorry for taking over your chat there.
Oh, no problem. Just keep going there. That's why I put it up. And also, tell people about the show and let them know it's every Wednesday at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time in the U.S. For Husham, that's like 9 p.m. his time. And Solish, you're in Chicago, is that
Yep,
from?
I'm in Illinois, so yeah,
Yeah.
we're the same time zone.
Yeah. I originally came from Illinois, just on the other side of St. Louis.
Oh, okay. Over there by Peoria?
No, called Caseyville,
Oh, okay.
just
Yeah, I'm
across
on
the
Zippy
river
way up
from
there.
St. Louis. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm down by
and
Joliet
then
now. I'm originally from Chicago. I moved a little further south now.
yeah, when I married, we took our honeymoon here in Arkansas, and we liked it, so we decided to move down here. I had already had family here. My mother is from here, and her, so I've got family around here, and so we just liked it. So we moved down here. We've had fun. If you watch my channel, you can see some of the places that I've been. A daily vlog now, and I'll probably keep it up even after April because it gets pretty interesting. And I know Husham, he's got his vlog going. Everybody's been watching that. I see all kind of comments on his vlog there. See, so somebody sees your stuff there, Husham.
Yeah. Yeah, there's lots of people actually see it. It's very nice. Solus, you seen?
Yeah, Chuck, it's been fun, but I got to get out of here.
Yeah, I think we have to get out. Thank you
All
very
right,
much.
guys. Well, I thank you for coming in, and like I said, if you anytime you guys want to come back, feel free. And it's we've been going about 43 minutes, so I will just. I think it's been a pretty good success, don't you guys?
Yeah, it's been great as we laughed and we enjoyed ourselves. That's cool.
Yeah,
And
it's been really fun.
All right. Well, you guys take care, and I will be seeing you on the live shows. I know Husham has some throughout the week, and so does Solus. So everybody tune into them, and I'll see you next week. Same time, same channel.
see you
Adios.
next. Adios, guys.
See you later. All right, I got to go take care of my kid real quick. I'll be back on Husham. I'll see you in a little bit.
I'll see you guys later. I'll see you.
All right. Bye-bye.